Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Tarot Tuesday. So in keeping with the different deck theme that I started last week, I decided to use this deck. It's called the Tarot Illuminati. It's absolutely gorgeous, stunningly beautiful deck. Very ornate, very colorful, very vibrant, just absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. So I will be doing a reading for us for the coming week. So this will be Tuesday to Tuesday. Anything that may come to our attention, that the prevailing energies this coming week, whatever we may need to pay extra attention to or look out for. So I am shuffling the cards. So I'm going to close my eyes and pick our card for the week. Okay, this one. This one, this one, this one. Okay. So, our card this week is the Tower. Major Arcana card. A lot of people get scared by this card, the Tower. A lot of people think of it as a bad card, and it's not a bad card at all. It can warn us, it can tip us off to sudden changes, major changes that may take place. But whatever happens, it's all for the good. It's all for the better. Because the Tower is about a situation that is not on solid ground. It's about a situation that's been built on a rocky foundation. It hasn't got the proper solid ground beneath it to keep it standing, to support it. And the Tower is about a situation that can happen out of the blue, very suddenly, unexpectedly, that may frighten us, that may take us aback, that may take us by surprise, that may alarm us. We may not want this change to happen, but whatever it is that happens, it is definitely, always keep in mind, it is for the greater good. It's for your growth, it's for your transformation, it's for a positive result. This change is happening for the better. Okay, so if you look at the card, I don't know how well you can see it because it's quite detailed. The picture is quite detailed. But let me just take a quick look here. Oh, wow. See, yeah, in this card, in the rider-waite version, there is just like a tower standing on a rocky cliff. But in this particular card, I'm not sure if you can make it out, but this is actually a cathedral. It's actually like it looks like a church or a cathedral. That's built on this mountain, and it's being struck by lightning. People are falling out on either side. They're falling to the ground. There's a crown falling off one person's head. So, you know, maybe a situation where somebody has really been thinking, hey, like I'm the top of the heap here, and all of a sudden getting a wake-up call and sort of, realizing, getting a little dose of humility and getting a little dose of reality and realizing that they're not quite as high and mighty as they seem. So this it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to you. It can pertain to somebody in your life. It can pertain to somebody close to you. It could even be maybe the company you work for. You know, maybe the company you work for has been kind of on rocky ground for a little while. Maybe finances haven't been the greatest. Maybe business practices haven't been the greatest. And as a result, the company is starting to crumble. It can be all kinds of things, you know. But whatever it is, this card pertains to, it's about something that we have tried. Something that has either tried to make itself look a lot more stable than it was, you know, or that we want to believe is a lot more stable than it was. Could also be a relationship. This could be a love relationship, could be a family relationship, a very personal, close relationship, you know. Maybe it's been on rocky ground for a while. Maybe if it's a love relationship, maybe you've been suspecting that somebody is cheating or somebody is lying about something, and you've kind of been denying it. You've kind of been pushing it away. You don't want to face the reality, and all of a sudden it just comes crashing down on you like a bolt of lightning. So like I said, it's not necessarily something that we want to happen, and it's not necessarily a pleasant thing at the time, but as time goes on and we kind of rebuild and we kind of regain our footing on solid ground, we realize when we look back, hey, it's really good that this change happened. I really needed this to happen, you know. It can also be like, sort of like, you know, a bolt of enlightenment, like just a sudden idea coming to you that shakes things up for you, you know. Maybe you're going to start thinking about something in a totally different way that you never thought of before, that totally changes your outlook on life, you know. Whatever it is, it's a major change. It's more than likely a major change, but it doesn't have to be a major change. It doesn't have to be something earth-shattering, life-shattering, anything like that. It can just be something that really, really shakes things up and stirs things up. Something like that could be happening this week. So this card could be alerting us to that. Don't get nervous. Don't be afraid. Don't get all paranoid and think, oh my God, what's going to be happening? You know, just remember that if any kind of change does happen to you this week that kind of, you know, upsets you or is not something that you wanted, just try to think of it as it's something that needed to happen. It's something that had to happen for the better, for your greater good, for your personal growth, so your life could be better, you know. You know, a lot of people spend their lives living in denial, you know, living in a kind of state of delusion, thinking that things are a certain way, and it's a fantasy world, it's a fantasy land. And the tower could mean that it's that wake-up call, you know, it's that dose of reality that you get when you suddenly realize, oh my God, like, you know, things are not what I thought they were, or things are not what I expected them to be. So, I hope that none of you have to contend with any major changes this week, and like I said, don't be nervous, don't worry about this, just keep your eyes and ears open. This card is giving us a little heads up that, you know, something like this could be in store for us this week. And remember, it could also just be just a new way of thinking about things, a new way that's going to totally change your life. It's going to totally change your outlook and take you to a whole new level in your life. Okay? So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this week's reading, and any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next week. Okay, bye, guys.